Fire in the hole, let's cook some pork. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Root Boy Cooks. Very nice to see you all here today. Let's make our Huli Huli Hawaiian barbecue sauce. And that starts out with a half a cup, or no, it's a whole cup of pineapple juice. So that's 2 of these little cans of pineapple juice in the pot. We're going to make the sauce first, and then we're going to get the meat out and rub it. So into that we go with a half a cup of brown sugar. Stir that up, get that dissolved in there. Brown sugar and pineapple juice to make the pineapple juice extra sweet. Extra sweet. Okay, next thing we need is a half a cup of ketchup. And boy, do I hate this ketchup. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Half a cup of ketchup. I don't measure nothing. I'll put the recipe in the description so you can see what I'm doing. But like I said, I don't measure nothing. I just put what I feel like putting. And if you don't like it, you'll have to go sell elsewhere. You'll have to go check out someone else. All right, let's stir in that half a cup of ketchup. That has considerably thickened up our sauce already, but we're going to let it cook down and get even thicker. So we've got the ketchup in there. Now we need a half a cup of soy sauce. I think I'll measure that. I don't want too much soy sauce and make it too salty. Okay, just hear my old lady now. Too salty, too spicy. That's all she ever talks about. Okay, there's your soy sauce. Has darkened that sauce up quite a bit. Looks pretty good though so far. Huli Huli sauce. I was thinking it would look kind of more reddish than that, but I guess not. Anyway, there we go. And the last ingredient of the sauce is 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. So that's 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. There you go. Okay, we're going to cook that down a little bit and stir that. Next thing we'll come back with our pork tenderloins, and we'll make the rub and rub them up and get them spinning on there. Huli Huli means spin in Hawaiian, so we're going to spin these babies. So stay tuned. Oh, and don't forget, I'm going to be giving away some Tsang stir-fry oil, so don't forget to like and comment on this video. I'll remind you later. Okay, my Hawaiian barbecue sauce is cooking, and I got a couple of pork tenderloins that we're going to, well, the first thing we're going to do is slather them with some Tsang stir-fry oil. And you know Tsang's has got that beautiful garlic flavor. And like I said, if you want to win a bottle of Tsang stir-fry oil, all you got to do is give me a thumbs up and, you know, make a comment. Whatever you want to say, I don't care what you say. Makes no difference to me. And I'll use the random comment picker to choose a comment. Well, let's make our rub and get these babies rubbed down. The Huli Huli rub. It starts out with some salt. I think you need about 2 tablespoons of salt. So I gotta grind my salt because it's in a grinder and my hands are slippery. Yeah. Okay, salt. 2 tablespoons of salt. 2 tablespoons of pepper. Gotta grind our pepper, fresh ground pepper. My hands are slippery. I'm getting it done though. Pepper. This is so boring. I should have ground it up ahead of time, huh? Oh boy. It takes so long to do this. Okay, pepper. Okay, next thing we need is some cayenne pepper. And we're going to put a little bit of cayenne pepper, about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. If I put any more than that, my old lady will be crying bloody murder. So a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It calls for a tablespoon, I think. Then we need a tablespoon of onion powder. About a tablespoon of onion powder in there. Can you see that? Let me check. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, onion powder. Then we got some paprika, about 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. 1, 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, maybe a little bit more to give it some color. Okay, there we go, smoked paprika. Then we got some cumin. You only need a little bit of cumin because that's strong stuff. So we only need about a teaspoon of cumin at the most, maybe a little more. That's too much. There you go, teaspoon of cumin. I don't like a lot of cumin. I find it to be a very strong spice. Then we need some garlic, 2 tablespoons of garlic. There we go. That's our Huli Huli rub. So let me get that mixed up. Get that rub mixed up, and I'll get those tenderloins rubbed down, and I'll get them spinning on the barbecue, and I'll bring you back and show you what that's all about. So stay tuned. Okay, I got my pork tenderloins rubbed down. Got them spinning on the barbecue. We're going to put a piece of apple wood back there for some smoke. And we're going to let them spin a while. Huli Huli, they're doing the huli on there. See that? And we're going to let them spin a while, and then we're going to hit them with that sauce when they get to about 135, thereabouts. And in the meantime, while they're spinning and cooking and smoking, I think we should drink a beer, don't you? I know I need a beer. Okay, so stay tuned. So ho ho, there's the Frosty Root Boy mug. I'm so happy to see that thing. And here's today's beer, this week's beer. New Belgium Heavy Melon. It's a watermelon and lime ale. Last week I had that Ballast Point watermelon Dorado, and it wasn't the greatest beer I've ever had. So let's put it that way. So let's see if New Belgium can outdo Ballast Point. I remember that Ballast Point beer had a lot of head, and so does this one. This one's got a lot of head. See there? I can't even pour the whole glass out because of all the head. But I think everybody likes a little head, right? But is there such a thing as too much head? I don't know. Never heard of that. Yeah, I can't get the whole beer poured in the glass because of the head. But it's a beautiful straw color, I guess you'd call it. And let's take a whiff. Oh, I definitely smell the watermelon and lime flavors on this ale. We're going to have to quaff the froth roll. It's the only way we can find out, right? So let's quaff it. I think that the lime flavor is predominant. I really don't taste any watermelon flavor. But there you go, New Belgium Heavy Melon. Fort Collins, Colorado. What's the ABV on this crap? I don't know why they have to hide it, you know? You're gonna find out. Sooner or later, I'm gonna find out. Oh, it's only 5%. You know that stuff last week, that Ballast Point was 10%? This is 5%. It's, I don't know. I can't taste any melon. I smell lime in there, but I don't taste any melon. It's a nice beer anyway. Okay, let's slather some of that Huli Huli sauce on that pork tenderloins. Bring you right back. Stay tuned. Alright, my pork tenderloins are looking pretty good. We're going to slather them up with some of that Huli Huli sauce. First I got to get a glove because that pot might be hot and I don't want to hold the handle if it's hot. Yeah, let's get some of that on there. Slather that Huli Huli sauce on them. Yes sir, Huli Huli. Yeah, look at that. Glazing them up good with the Huli Huli sauce. Yes, sir. That don't look too bad at all, does it? Let me get that spun around, and we'll glaze the other one up. Turn it. We'll Huli Huli it, which means turn. Stop that one right there. Get some more of that sauce on there. That's a nice sauce, boy. Huli Huli sauce. Can't beat it with a stick. Ah, yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep spinning that meat for a while and keep glazing it. And we'll bring you right back when it's time to eat. So stay tuned. Alright, my pork tenderloins are done. I got a little bit of that sauce set aside for dipping. I'm going to cut a little bit off of one and take a taste. Yes, sir. Looks good. Look at that. It's even got like a little bit of a smoke ring. Can you see that? Oh yeah. How's that look? Let me dip some of that sauce out of there. Oh yeah, that Huli Huli sauce, baby. Let's take a taste of that. That's excellent. I know what you're thinking. He says that every time. Well, let me tell you what. That sauce has got the perfect, beautiful flavor of the pineapple and the sweetness of the other stuff in it. And it's just, well, the pineapple's sweet, but the other stuff kind of sets it off. It's excellent. This is a great recipe. And you got to try it. You got to give it a shot. Huli Huli Pork. You don't have to put on a rotisserie. You could just put it on the grill and keep turning it, you know. As long as you make that rub in that sauce, that stuff's excellent. You're going to love this. So hey, you know what I always say? If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, I want you to go over and see a nice lady on YouTube. And her name's Booger. Her real name is Diane, but nobody knows that but me. But Booger, go see Booger. Booger is cooking up a storm. She cooks like 2 or 3 videos a week. And everything she makes is outstanding. So go see my buddy Booger. Her real name's Diane, but don't tell anybody. And come back here next week. We may not cook anything good, but you know we're gonna drink a beer. And this watermelon, New Belgium watermelon, it's just a little bit better than the Ballast Point, but it's really nothing to crawl about, okay? So if you're looking for a watermelon beer, look elsewhere. I don't know if there are any other watermelon beers aside from those two. Next week we're gonna drink a real beer like an IPA, okay? All right, babies. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.